Now, GMA on call, back pain. 3 out of 4 adults will experience lower back pain during their lifetime. 12 million Americans suffer from something even more painful, degenerative disc disease. Discs are like shock absorbers, cushioning our bony vertebrae. If the discs go bad, it can cause debilitating pain. But now artificial discs offer new hope. ABC News medical editor Dr. Tim Johnson reports.
This is my prescription drug box, and I think this is a little bit scary because this is what it takes for me to get through the day.
25-year-old Tricia Lowe of Virginia has struggled with a bad disc in her lower back since she fell on a trampoline when she was 9. But after a car accident last year, her pain became unbearable.
At its worst, I can't breathe. I'm laying there, I'm in so much pain.
All her friends are getting married, but she stopped going to the weddings.
I can't walk around and talk to everybody like I used to do. I can't dance with my friends, and I sit there and I watch everybody doing all the things that I can't do.
After trying everything from acupuncture to electrical stimulation, Tricia finally decided on the most radical surgery now available.
So this is an artificial disc.
She's having her bad disc replaced with an artificial one by Dr. Bitan at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York. The artificial disc is made up of 3 parts, 2 metal plates attached to vertebra above and below with movable plastic in between. Unlike other back surgery, the artificial disc must be implanted from the front.
We're cutting the disc.
Tricia's disc had degenerated so much that when Dr. Bitan removes the bad disc, he's surprised to see how small the disc space is. He has to open up the space in order to insert the artificial disc. Finally, the plates are implanted and hammered into place. Then the plastic center is inserted. The whole procedure takes about an hour and a half. The operation will leave Tricia nearly an inch taller because of the height of the artificial disc as compared to the removed diseased disc. Tricia is an ideal candidate because she is young with good bone strength and only 1 diseased disc. Dr. Bitan says his results so far in over 300 patients are good.
I had 60% of my patient who were completely pain-free. I have another group of maybe 30% who are much better than before surgery, but still occasionally have symptoms.
Just 2 days after surgery, Tricia says much of her old pain is already gone.
Should I do a little dance?
Now Tricia has her eye on December and dancing at her sister's wedding.
Joining us now, ABC medical editor Dr. Tim Johnson, and the young woman you just saw dancing in this report, Tricia Lowe. I like the moves, Tricia.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was just last Wednesday? That
7 days ago.
My goodness. You look great. Are you truly an inch taller now?
Yes, it's noticeably also.
But the recuperation is going well?
So far, so good. I had my post-op 2 days ago, and the only thing they told me is don't do too much. All I want to do is walk around because I haven't been able to do it in so long.
You said you felt your birthday was the next day, and
Yes.
you said you didn't want to be corny, but you felt reborn.
Oh, yeah. It was great. The first 2 days after the surgery, which was my birthday, I was able to get out of bed and walk, and that's when I realized I didn't need my cane anymore. And that was the best moment.
Were you concerned about the surgery because it's relatively new, and did you have some reservations about it?
Well, I did a lot of research, and I felt extremely comfortable with Dr. Bitan, so I knew that I had a good feeling that it was going to be okay. And also, since it was scheduled the day before my birthday, I took that as a good sign.
You're a smart woman. You did your research. Tim likes that. Even, you said in your report, even someone like Tricia at the end of her rope had tried just about everything. Not everyone is a candidate for this kind of procedure.
In addition to all those factors, they have to be very healthy. They have to be young enough to have healthy bones, and they can have only 1 single damaged disc. If you have multiple disc problems, you're not eligible for this because you can only put in 1 artificial disc. So it boils down to a very, very small number out of all of those with severe disc problems who are eligible for the surgery. And the success of the surgery, as in most cases, really depends on picking the right patient in the first place.
Picking the right patient, and for the patient to pick the right doctor, because as Tricia said, she did her research.
There aren't that many doctors who are doing this. There were 15 centers in the U.S. that were part of the trial that led to FDA approval about 2 years ago now. So I'd certainly start my search with those places, and even with those places, you're going to find quite a wide variation in experience and success rates. And if you decide to have it, you go to the surgeon you picked and you have a heart-to-heart talk about how many have you done, what kind of complications have you had, how are your patients doing 3, 4, 5, 6 years later.
Well, your series has been a real eye-opener for a lot of people, Tim. Really do appreciate that. And Tricia, you're going to dance at your sister's wedding?
It looks that way. I'm doing great.
All right. Well, all the best to you.
Thank
It's great
you.
to see you. And you're standing tall and sitting tall, too. Dr. Tim has posted a wealth of information about back pain on our website, and so find some answers to your questions. Log on to the GMA page of abcnews.com.